Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a very long time since I've posted, and that's all because of school, but anyway. So, XINGQUI, our favorite, potentially favorite 4-star, is coming in version 2.6 as a free 4-star unit for those who doesn't have him on C6 or on a good constellation. You can now get him there easily, and those who doesn't have him, those who have had bad luck with him on the banner, congratulations, you are getting a free copy of him, and it's totally like worth it, should I say. Like, yeah, this character is so good. It's just amazing how much value he provides to the game. He's like an essential to the game now, along with some more 4-star units. Like, he is on par with Bennett, Shangling, and maybe Sucrose, but Kazuha is always a better option than Sucrose, but Sucrose is always more affordable, easy to get for those who doesn't have Kazuha like me. Well, anyway, so we're gonna get XINGQUI for free. I have him already on 6th constellation because Lantern Rite event. Sorry about that. We got to choose a 4-star from Leeway, and I chose him because I had C5 for a very long time. So I finished him by getting his last constellation, and his last constellation is very good, and I'll come back to that in a while. First of all, let me tell you how to build him, about his kit and about his weapons. So this is my build: 15,700 HP, 1400 attack, 1460, some elemental mastery, and crit rate to crit damage ratio. That's not good. Like, it's alright. A lot of energy recharge, because you do need that. You should ensure that you have a good energy recharge. Okay, I have a lot of hydro damage bonus. Okay, 81.6. And on his ascension, he increases hydro damage bonus. Yeah, for a weapon, you should use sacrificial sword on him, because this is almost, you can say, his best in slot weapon. Sacrificial sword has proved to be the most efficient weapon for XINGQUI, because every time you reset your elemental skill, you get more energy particles, and you get to have his elemental burst ready for much more time, you can say. But if you don't have refinements, or you are using this on someone else, like, I don't know, there might be a situation like that, then there are few options that you can go for. If you have Skyward Blade and you are using Aquila Favonia on Bennett, or some other higher base attack weapon on Bennett, then you can give XINGQUI that, because this is the best 5-star slot weapon for support XINGQUI. Very good energy recharge, good base attack, and it increases speed, movement, and increases some damage. But if your Bennett doesn't have a better option than this, then XINGQUI doesn't need it. Bennett needs this more because of the higher base attack. So for XINGQUI, you can give him Festering Desire, because this works just fine. Energy recharge substat, and elemental skill gets boosted, but we don't really focus on his skill, but we do use it a lot, so some more damage from his skill isn't gonna hurt. So Festering Desire or Favonia's Sword, because your XINGQUI should have great energy recharge, and that's like a universal advice for building Xingqiu. Oh, I can get it. I can get this to refinement 5. I didn't realize. Well, anyway. So, but this is only if you don't have sacrificial sword available or you don't have enough refinements. Because I have refinement 3, which gives me a 60% chance to reset my elemental skill, which happens almost every time. So yeah, like that's a really good ability for this weapon, and I'll show you how it helps in getting our elemental burst back. So yeah, and we're talking about support Xingqiu here, so we don't really want to focus all our resources and all our mechanics into his damage. We want to provide support to the team for now and deal damage, good damage along with that. Coming to his artifacts, I'm running 2 piece Hearts of Depth and 2 piece Noblesse Oblige because I didn't had any viable set for him. Like I didn't had any good 4-piece Noblesse set on him. I had these artifacts which were good. Here are my pieces. I do need a bit more crit rate. Like I didn't have any crit rate anywhere. Okay, I do need some crit rate for him. None of my artifacts having crit rate. Okay, well, point noted. Xingqiu needs improvement. I'll post another video for a completed Xingqiu because Xingqiu is worth it. Like the utility he provides to the team is just, I don't have to speak about it. You should know by now how much valuable Xingqiu is. You might see him in almost every team, providing support, dealing damage, 6-digit numbers from his skill, and all that. So yeah, suggestion for artifacts, you should go for 4-piece Noblesse Oblige. He'll provide some attack buff to the team after using his burst. Or you can use 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate because you'll get some more energy recharge and his elemental burst will increase in damage because of the energy recharge you'll have. So this is a very viable set for him, not gonna lie. I might give him this in future, but for now this is the Xingqiu that I have. Like these are his artifacts. I don't have to mess anyone's artifacts. So yeah, for my constellations he's C6. Let's talk about his constellations now. C1, you get one more sword revolving around you, so when he uses his elemental skill you get 3 swords revolving around Xingqiu, which lowers the damage, which acts as a shield, damage reductant. So with Constellation 1 you get 4 swords, you get additional 1, and when they disappear, when they time out, they heal you a little bit based on his max HP. Second Constellation, okay, so this is his burst or skill. Oh, so this is a good constellation because this increases the burst duration by 3 seconds, and when the burst hits the opponent, their hydro resist decreased. Okay, nice. C3 increases his burst level by 3 level, so that's a plus. You get the burst in the early constellation. That's always a plus because his burst is the focused skill for Xingqiu. His C4 is alright because it's basically when you are using his burst and during that duration you use his skill, it'll deal more damage, but that usually doesn't happen because when you use his burst you usually switch on to another character, and when the burst ends, then only you uses his skill. So this isn't viable because of how you're gonna use Xingqiu, support Xingqiu at least. But yeah, if you use his skill in between his burst duration, you're gonna get 50% more damage, which is nice. Constellation 5, you get 3 additional level on his skill. And now coming to Constellation 6, his best constellation, activating 2 of Guhua's sword rain cutter's sword rain attacks greatly enhances the third sword rain attack. Okay, what this means is, if you have noticed Xingqiu's burst, if I have it, I'll show you right now. Well, my talents are on 8 and 8. I'll level them up. Oh, no, they're on 9. So yeah, my Xingqiu is complete, and I might crown him. Like it's fine because he is used in almost every team. Okay, so I do have his burst right now. So what the Constellation 6 means is, so you can see, usually if you have a Constellation 5 Bennett or a non-Constellation 6 Bennett, you're gonna see 3 swords like you just did. But if you have 6 Constellation 6 Bennett, you'll see 5 swords flying in the end like this. So those additional 2 swords provide a lot more damage in the long run. Like overall, they increase his burst damage by a lot. Okay, so that was my Xingqiu, and I'll show you. And before I start the domain, I'm going to tell you about how you should make a team around him. And he doesn't need anyone else because he's a support. So the usual team comps that I use Xingqiu is, you can use him in either a Vaporize team. If you have Diluc or Klee, he works well with both of them. Or if you have Hu Tao, because Xingqiu is the best friend of Hu Tao. Like Hu Tao with Xingqiu is a complete unit, complete team. You don't need anyone else. You have a little bit of healing. You have enough elements for reaction. You have a complete kit basically. But he works just perfectly fine also with Diluc and Klee. Not so much with Yoimiya, because Yoimiya attacks so fast that she doesn't react well with his water application. But yeah, he works well with Yoimiya as well, because he provides some reactions which is gonna give you a lot more damage in the end. But yeah, so first team that I would suggest is a Diluc team as a main DPS, and it's usually this. So it has Diluc as the main DPS, Xingqiu for Vaporize reaction, water application, Sucrose for elemental shred, and Bennett as a second pyro DPS. I said DPS, but a utility, a support. Bennett is Bennett. I don't have to explain anything about him. And for pyro resonance. So first I'll show you this team, how this team works, and we'll focus on Xingqiu's damage alone. So now you'll see how sacrificial swords helps him. Okay, so I didn't got my skill back. That's fine, but you can see I have almost 50% of the energy right now. And I got healed by the skill a bit. So you can see his skill just resetted, and now I have the burst available. Now let's use that. So his swords deals around 5,000 damage. Okay, 5,300, 400 damage. and that's a lot because they hit so many times that overall the damage outcome is very much. So overall your XINGQUI is going to do so much damage that you're not gonna even realize. Okay, the water is solar. Okay, he's dead. I'm going to show you another team for XINGQUI which he fits so well in, and this team is recently very popular and in great use these days, and it is Taser team. So this team usually consists of Tartaglia, Beidou, Fischl and XINGQUI. But if you don't have Tartaglia and if you have Kokomi, you can use Kokomi in place of Tartaglia, or you can use Mona here or Barbara, because this team is a perfect combination of 2 electro and 2 hydro characters, providing the electro resonance. Like right now I don't have a healer in my team. XINGQUI does heals a bit, but not that much. So if you have Kokomi instead of Tartaglia, you're gonna have a perfect team with no drawbacks. And if you have Barbara, that's the same thing. But if you don't have any of them, and if you have Mona, you can use that here, and your team will be similar to mine with no healer, but the damage will be the same. So it's basically very simple. You just apply water and electro reaction at the same time, and the water application is so fast that you get all these fireworks like numbers. You understand where the name comes from. It feels like a glitch. You understand? Okay. So you can see his elemental skill almost every time gets resetted, which is a very good thing. And now this phase of Tartaglia have electro resonance, otherwise I would have killed him much faster. But anyway, you can see this team is really good, and it's much more better with multiple opponents, because the lightning and the electro charge reaction bounces on opponents. So the more the opponents are gonna be there, the more the damage you're gonna see. And overall the gameplay of this team is so satisfying that it's totally worth it. And yeah, overall, if you haven't built XINGQUI, I don't know what you're doing in Genshin. Maybe you're a new player, that's fine, but the advice is to build this character as soon as you can, as soon as you get on him, grind for some good artifacts like I am going to. I have noted I need some good crit rate to crit damage ratio on him, and yeah, take him to level 90. It's worth it. You're gonna get some more attack, some more HP, and it all adds up to his kit. So yeah, like that's pretty much it about XINGQUI. He deals tons of damage for your team. He adds so much utility. Almost all the main work is done by him in Vaporiz's team, and he's a 4-star. He is gonna be available as a free 4-star character in the next update. So yeah, don't waste that opportunity. Build him, get his constellation, upgrade him, and just watch how you easily clear your Spiral Abyss with one of his teams. Because if I remember, my XINGQUI is always there in the most used characters in the Spiral Abyss summary every time. Like, I hope he is there right now. I hope I don't embarrass myself right now. So you can see I have completed the Spiral Abyss. Okay, he's not there. Okay, he is hardly there, but that was embarrassing. Here it is. I don't know how, but yeah, I always use XINGQUI in one of my teams, depending on the enemies. But yeah, he's worth it. He's a great unit. He has a complete kit which heals and deals damage at the same time. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked, then please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment about what you think and what constellation your XINGQUI is. If there's anything you would like me to improve or any character you would like to see the build of, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.